Welcome back. This morning I did a little bit of harvesting before I started recording. So I got 3 stacks of wheat, turned a bunch of seeds into bone meal, and got a decent harvest from the bamboo. Put that there. Ignore my Minecraft skin right now. I'm having internet issues, so this might also be uploaded later than normal. I know last week I ran into the issue where I edited the video and then it didn't save properly. So then when I uploaded it, it also didn't process. It was stuck at 0%. So I just uploaded the raw file because I didn't want to spend all that time fixing everything again. I'm sure I have yeah. I can leave that in there. Today I wanted to work on like a more figuring out what kind of design I want for the buildings. So I guess I didn't need to shove all that in there. Glad this is still working as intended. Last time we got the perimeter configured for the main town hall building and the dock, and what's going to be a covered boat parking area. I would like to clear this straight back, that way I have like a straight path in the water. But I'm gonna try to keep today's episode shorter, just because of all the problems I've had with connection and uploading. So let's see if I can stay on task and ignore all the fish. It'll be difficult to do. The zombie can stay over there, it can't get up here. Might be better if I started with that building over there, but I think I might want to reserve the mud bricks just for the pathways. Maybe. Then I have regular packed mud. So let me put that away so I don't mess with it. Out of sight, out of mind, potentially. So I like this option as like an outer pillars maybe. And then I mean, it's not, it wouldn't be like a terrible wall. And mangrove planks, because they're everywhere, then it kind of fits with the theme. And the leaves. Okay. I might need a shovel. I'll keep that there. I was thinking not not so much as a wall, but like a roof area. As you can see, that's what I need. Alright, hold on. Okay, I think I just fixed the giant lag spike. Not sure what's causing it because I'm not connected to anything, but that's how it's going. So I'm thinking as a roof, not sure what I want behind it. Do that. I think I like the gray behind it. So we want acacia. Also has a roof border. Then I'll have to make those into logs. Or not logs. The wood, so it's all three faces. That kind of requires more resources, but that's fine. So roof. I have more, I just don't want to use it right now. Because we're not going to start from the top down, we're going to go bottom up. And then for walls, I guess packed mud, but that's also a lot of resources, especially on the wheat end. And I would like to have, I don't have any vines on me, but mossy stone brick and potentially cracked stone brick, which would be heating it in the furnaces for part of the base layer. Cool. Everything mines faster. That's the game plan going into it. And I'm sure it'll change a little bit. So I guess 5 high before we make a new floor. Maybe the floor can be the packed mud. No, I'm not sure if that's a high enough ceiling. No, the floor can be regular wood. What am I doing? I don't know yet. The floor is the wood. The packed mud is the wall. Do it that way? Yeah, I guess so. I guess that makes more sense to me. So I'm going to run out of packed mud very quickly. And then I'm going to want some glass over here as well. Make some windows. I have 4 stacks on me, so this is not going to go very far, but at least it will give me an idea. Of what it will look like. some torches up there, because if not, then it's going to spawn a bunch of mobs. And that would be less than ideal. Probably do that. Okay, now I do need to sleep because it's been 3 days. And then I also need to figure out what else I want for, because I don't want it a flat, I don't want it to be like a flat wall. So I need to add a little bit of variation in that as well. I don't want, I'm not sure 2 like that, it's gonna look that great. I can put 1 here, where it kind of changes. I think that would look fine design-wise. Is here. No, I'm taking unnecessary damage. I'm building 5 high instead of like 3. I'm not giving myself time to recover. Could I also build with mangrove roots that are empty? Like a vat. You can see through them. The transparency is what's throwing me off as to whether I should use them or not. As a block, they look fine. Should have plenty of them, because I was just going to burn them anyway for fuel. I didn't know what else to do with them, so sure. So maybe packed mud will be like main floor. It's a public building, so it's fine if you can see through it. And then maybe windows aren't as required. Me. Okay, only have room for 5 stacks anyway. And I don't necessarily need the fences. I'm not convinced. If I change this, no, they're still see-through. Really? A lag spike with fast graphics? Oh my gosh. Alright, load everything in the way it was. Come on. If you're gonna lag, at least look nice. Have any mangrove logs on me? I do not. I like it better than the packed mud. Okay. Still would like to use the packed mud. I think it would be fine as floor. Oh yeah, I do think that's kind of cool. All right. I was tearing out that as the floor. I want another level below here. So I guess that can stay that way. So then if I do packed mud here, there's the base of the floor, and then yeah, I'm gonna need to make that stone mossy. Yeah, I think it will look better once it's finished. I'm gonna need another torch up there. I also have to figure out lighting because I don't want the torches to be the permanent solution. There. So either redstone in the floor, cover it with wool. Hanging lanterns, which requires iron, and what else? No, just iron and torches. Okay. Easy enough. Or I could do the soul lanterns, but those are also not as bright and requires a trip to the nether. There, sure. Misalign it with crafting table. Oh, and I'm almost out of torches. That's great. Because I'll have to head back anyway. So I only have sticks on me. I don't have. Oh, I don't have any more packed mud, so I guess that's the stopping point with that at the moment. All right. How about I only do 3 high? So I can continue to build like that. This was the faster way to make tunnels on the multiplayer server I was doing a while ago. I was doing like the walls for the tunnels. It was 3 high, and then well the whole tunnel itself was about 10 blocks high. So I did the first 5 levels. Oh. I don't want to drown out any torches, but I do want to drown out the zombie. Yeah. Get out. Thank you. So I would cut into the rock 5 blocks high and then do 3 walls, and then the next 2 up were roof. That was convenient. And then, oh. And then the next section down, it was all wall except for like every 5 blocks I had redstone lamps and like a torch hidden under the flooring, which was a mix of slabs and redstone powered rails and regular rails, of course. It's like every 5, and the powered track every 10. And then every 100 blocks there would be a sign, like a highway system kind of, that never got used because it was very large scale and very incomplete. Not unlike this current project, which is also very large scale in scope and very incomplete at the moment. My tunnel system was all straight lines, though. It wasn't very curved, because it was also, like I said, it was meant to be a highway system, and then people could connect up their bases from there and build off from it. So I had the main north, south, east, west directions at least plotted out. One of them got completed 10,000 blocks out from spawn. Actually, I think 2 directions got completed. I don't know if they were the same. I don't know if it was north and south or east and west, or if it was a combination of one of each. And I did not make any torches. I also need a stairway. I don't know, spiral staircase, potentially. Do I line this floor with brick? Brick and then move the floor up one more. Maybe I will use the packed brick. I don't have very much for that, though. But I did need to go back to make more torches. We have torches now. We have probably too much the mangrove root. But we do need logs. Yeah, plenty of logs. What, 45 torches? Yeah, that should be fine. That should be fine for now. I did not save enough for ladders. this will be temporary. So I can do the stone brick. So the main takeaway is, yes, I do need a larger farm and should not have composted 10 stacks of wheat. The seeds. Another lag spike. Wonderful. It didn't say there was an encoding error, but just in case. Okay, part 3 recording. Wonderful. Just gonna be that kind of day, I guess. So I'm going to try to hurry up and get this floor done. No, I don't want more raiders. Get out of here. So that's probably not good torch placement. There. And another one over here somewhere. Sure. One there, and then a few more on that side. No, I'm gonna need 2 sections. Or 2 lines of torches. Okay. That's decent. And then I'm gonna want a second level. No, why'd you get out of the water? All of you got out of the water. Bad. Or is there just one of you left? I like the chainmail helmet. I don't want it to break. And then now I have no protection against these guys. At least now I'm not, like, in the water. And that would make me very slow. Okay. One down. Not sure how many are left. I only saw the one though. So are they hiding out? Not in this direction. It's not a cave over here. I'm just gonna hope they all went away. So what was I gonna double check? Acacia logs. if I wanted some kind of dividing line on the outside. And if I wanted it to just continue straight up. If I wanted to have like a lesser footprint, so that way one of these can be like a balcony. I think a second level all around would be fine. Do that for a screenshot, a thumbnail. No dividing line. I just need a lot more wheat. That close right now. A lot more wheat. A decent amount of acacia to continue at least this building. Plenty of roots to go around. Plenty of planks. But not leaves. I only have a stack of that, so I guess next time I will be chopping my way through that and continuing this building. So that's probably enough for today. It's roughly, I don't know, probably an hour through the 3 recordings. Yeah. Save these for next time.